Hi everyone, we're going to take a look at Monero XMR USDT daily today to see what it's doing. We have this ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern, of course, and what we're looking for is a break of this neckline. You can see here's the triangle right now. Now we've obviously had a few fake outs, even a couple of candle body closes on the daily, but that's the volatility we expect from the crypto market. So we do need to see a slightly stronger breakout with a little bit more volume. So what we're looking for, of course, is a trading opportunity. Now, the first trading opportunity is right now because we essentially have a retest in progress of this lower diagonal support line, which forms the triangle, and it also has it's also intersecting very nicely with this support area as well. You can see resistance. And if we just scroll back a little bit, you can see this is an area which the price action has struggled to get above, of course, but this is the range which ideally we want to try and get into, which is around between $357 and $520. And that's essentially what's happening at the moment. So it's a bit of an ambiguous range, but nonetheless, these patterns, these ascending triangles have probabilities in favor of a break to the upside. And then, of course, we can trade this range. Notice that we wouldn't be taking profits any higher than this at the moment, because that would essentially mean we're entering price discovery, and that might be a little bit uncertain and risky at the moment. So we have, of course, this triangle, and we have a nice little pocket here which we can come to enter in, and which looks like it's about $362. It looks like this nice little pocket. So if you are looking for a long trade here, ideally, if we just zoom in, you want to be looking for just a retrace back down into this little pocket here, and then you can either trade the triangle itself and take profits there if you just want a little bit of a in and out scalp sort of thing. It sounds a bit silly on the daily chart, but nonetheless, or you can enter here on the presumption we're going to get a breakout at some point, and it's obviously very good to hand using these diagonal support lines to do that, because of course if you enter here and the price action just keeps doing this, you have a definitive line in the sand where you're consistently in profit, which you can use as an invalidation line. And if the price action does stay above this lower diagonal support and then breaks out, then you can quite happily come in here for a long play in the middle of the pattern, have a definitive line to help you make sure that if it does decide to head lower against probabilities, you can see it and you'll most likely be still in profit, and you can just get out very straightforward. But also, if you do get a breakout, that's a really low price to get on before we benefit from this move. So that's the long play. Now, if you are a little bit more hesitant and you do want to wait for bullish confirmation, and I don't think that's the best play here, because as I said, this is quite a low liquidity space up here as well. So I don't think we're going to necessarily have too much legs beyond this. So coming in as low as we possibly can to support is the most manageable entry. And even if we do break down from here, of course, we're going to get that bearish retest most likely, which will give us a no loss or slightly in profit exit. So this would be the best sort of idea, to come in and front run the breakout potentially of this ascending triangle in this little pocket here, as I said, which is around 362, and then and then hold it and then wait for a break and then look to take profits up there. That's the best play with XMR at the moment in terms of risk management. And if we do get a bounce from here, you're going to know that you're quite assured that you can use this definitive line in the sand here, this diagonal support line here. So if you do get a break lower, you know to start exiting your position before it heads lower, which is very manageable, because of everything in crypto is always about risk management, protecting your capital and making decisions and entering trades which of course are supportive of good profit potential, but more importantly being able to protect your capital. So this is XMR USDT daily ascending triangle play, and the idea will be coming as flush to around 364 as possible and taking profits around 518. That would be the recommended play, but that's XMR Monero.